Hi, my name is Abigail, and today I'll be taking you through our Workwise HRM and payroll system. So once you log in, from the workspace, you'll be able to see the HR reports and masters. Basically, our system is an all-in-one inclusive that helps business to run its operations, running from recruitment to leave management to shift and attendance management, performance, employee life cycle, expense claims. So from the reports and masters, you are able to see the setup from company, branch configurations, departments, and designations. And then under the employee master report, you have the employees, employee groups, employee grades, and then under leaves, we have the leave applications and all leave management functions. Then you can do the HR settings, attendance requests. You can see the employee check-ins, and then under expense claims, you're able to see the expense claims, employee advances, travel requests. And then at the end of the day, you need to generate reports, whereby we have the key reports. For example, we have the monthly attendance sheets, recruitment analytics, employee analytics. You can generate reports on employee leave balances, and then employee advance and employee exits. Then other reports include the employee information. You can manage employee birthdays, employees working on a holiday, and then you can do daily work summaries. Then also on HR and recruitment, once you click the recruitment, you'll be able to see all the job openings that have been created, all job applicants that are created in the system, then all the job offers, and then you have a dashboard showing all that. And then again, under the masters and reports, we have the staffing plans, job requisitions, job opening records, job applicant records, job offers, employee referrals. And then you can also manage your company interviews, whereby you can create interview types, different interview rounds, and then you schedule interviews, and then you can also get interview feedbacks. And then under appointment, we have the appointment letter templates, whereby we create based on the company requirements. We also have the appointment letters, and then at the end of the day, we also generate reports on recruitment analytics. So that's basically on recruitment. And then under employee life cycle, you can manage employee onboarding, whereby we create employee onboarding templates based on the company requirements. And then you can also manage employee journey from employee promotions, employee transfers. Employees can also raise grievances through their portals and to be able to see all these records. Then under the training master, we have the training programs. You can create different training events, get feedback about the training and the training results. And then under the exits, you can also manage employee separation templates, employee separation, full and final statements, settlements, and then you can conduct exit interviews. And then under daily work summary, we do daily work summaries based on groups, and you can also do daily work summary replies. And then again on reports, you can generate reports of employee exits, employee birthdays, employee information, and the last one is employee analytics. Then under the expense claims card, we have a dashboard showing the expense claims that have been raised based on, you can filter by year and select a range. Maybe it's yearly, quarterly, monthly, or weekly. Then monthly, you can also generate reports on that. So on expense claims, you can see the employee advances, payment entries that have been made, all journal entries, any additional salaries that have been made. And then under travel, you can see travel requests that employees have made. And then also at the end of the day, you will be able to generate the reports Then under leave management, under the leave card, you can also define different holiday lists, different leave types, leave periods, leave policies, and you can also do a leave block list. Then based on allocation, we usually do leave allocation depending on the number of days that your company policy says. And then you can do a leave policy assignment to your employees. Then under the leave control panel, this is where you do bulk assignments, bulk allocations to employees, and you can filter based on maybe a branch, a department, or a company. You can always do filters. And then you can also manage leave encashment. Then at the end of the day, employees are able to do applications through the system once we give them different user roles and permissions, and they can apply from their devices. And at the end of the day, you will generate reports on leave employee balances, and you will be able to know employees who are working on a holiday. Then still on HR, you'll be able to manage employee records. That is, all employee profiles are managed through the employee card, doc types, that is, whereby, for example, if I open the employee doc type, you'll be able to see all employee records from here, and then you can also add employees. So if you want to add an employee, you open the employee doc type and you'll be able to see the overview, whereby you add the first name, middle and last name, and then their gender. You can specify their date of birth, the date of joining, and always you can change the status of the employee. Maybe if they are active, if they are inactive, are they suspended or they left, and then you can always fill the company details from department, specify their employment type, designation, who they report to, which branch are they assigned to, and the employee grade also. So if you open the joining tab, you'll be able to see the job applicant. That is, if the employee joined the company through job application, and then you conducted the interviews, and finally you gave them a job offer. Now you are converting them to an employee of the company. So you link from here, and then you'll be able to see the offer date, their confirmation date, contract end date, notice days, that is notice period, and the date of retirement. And then again, under the address and contacts tab, we'll be able to fill their mobile number, personal emails, company emails if you have them, and then you'll be able to specify their preferred contact email for communication. And then you also fill their emergency contacts. Then under attendance and leaves, if your system is to be integrated with the biometrics for attendance tracking, this is now where we assign them the unique device ID, so that once they clock in, they clock out, the attendance syncs with the system, and the records are kept in the system. And then under approvers, you assign them to their expense approver, their leave approver for leave management, and also shift request approver for shift management. Then under salary tab, this is where we manage their cost to company, whereby you enter their amount of salary that you give the employees, and then their salary currency, their salary mode, if it's bank, cash or check. Then you define their payroll cost center. And then under the personal tab, this is where we manage the employees' personal information, from marital status, from the backgrounds, and then health insurance, passport details, all that under the personal tab. And then the last one is profile. You can also upload their cover letter. You can also manage information on their educational qualification, and then their previous work experience, history in company. And then from the exit tab, you'll be able to enter if they resign. You are able to define what date they left the company and what was the relieving date. And then if you usually hold the exit interviews, you always fill here for reference purposes. And then if you need to know their workplace, then you can always configure here. And also you can do leave encashments when they are leaving, and also you can say the reason for leaving. And then once you create the employee profile, you can always see a connection tab is automatically created where all the employee records are managed. So from the employee profile connection tab, you are able to see all the attendance records that have been created for that specific employee, any attendance requests that the employees have made, and also the employee check-ins that they have made. Also under leave, you'll be able to see all leave applications that the employees have done since the date of joining, and all allocations that you have allocated to that specific employee, and in all the leave policy assignment records, all will be under this count. And then under life cycle, you'll be able to see the employee onboarding records. Now that we are done with the HR module, the next is we are going to move to the payroll module of the Workwise HRM. So once you click the workspace, the payroll workspace, from the salary payout, we're able to see your shortcuts and then transactions and reports. From the masters, we have the salary components, salary structures, income tax slabs, and then payroll periods. And then under payroll, we have the salary structure assignments. You can also do bulk salary structure assignments. You'll be able to see all the salary slips that have been generated within different periods. And then you can also do the payroll entries. And then under incentives, you can add additional salaries to employees and manage employee incentives and retention bonuses. Under accounting, we have the chart of accounts, chart cost of centers, all the payment entries, journal entries, account settings, and accounting dimensions. And then you can do different currency configurations. And then under accounting reports, we have the general ledgers, accounts payables, and accounts receivables. Then under payroll reports, we'll be able to generate reports on salary registers, bank remittance, salary payments based on payment mode, salary payments made via ECS, and then income tax computation. And then we also have the deduction reports, that is the provident fund deductions, professional tax deductions, and income tax deductions. Then if you click the tax and benefits that's under the payroll, you'll be able to see the tax setup, that is income tax slabs, employee tax exemption declaration categories, employee tax exemptions subcategories. And then under exemptions, we have the employee tax exemption declarations, and then employee tax exemption proof submissions. Then under benefits, we have the employee benefit applications and employee benefit claims. Then at the end of the day, generate reports on income tax computations and income tax deductions. So basically that's it under the payroll. So that was our demo on our HRM, Workwise HRM and payroll. For more information, please feel free to